everybody. How come I feel like I'm totally crooked? Is it just my car behind me or something? I don't know. There's always something. So we have an even better setup tonight for going live. Everybody, first off, let's say hi to Yosh Man. Hey, buddy. Another boring night watching me make candles. Here we go. All right, we got the vat right there. And then just behind me is my rack where I do the carving. So, I'm snagged. So we got some good stuff going on tonight. I've got new wax. I've got some votive wax. I've got some pillars to build, and I got a great idea as far as something I want to try. Some new carving techniques, to me at least, and yeah, so I'm excited. So I'm just gonna wait a few minutes, let the pillars continue to soften up a bit, let the wax continue to mold, the color continue to take, and then yeah, then we'll get going. I hope tonight's stream has a better turnout. Last time, for some reason, from my computer, nobody shows up. When I go live from my phone, my head's all crooked. When I go live from my phone, I get a couple hundred people watching. I don't know what's going on. If I'm doing something wrong from my computer, I don't know. So, if anybody has any suggestions, please put them in the comments below. And I know if I put on some music or whatever in the background, it'll probably freaking copyright me or some crap like that. I can't let that happen. So anyway, well, let me check on my pillars here. Yeah, they're softening up a little bit. Still could benefit from a few more minutes. So anyway, I put this out on LinkedIn, put it out on Facebook. Should put it out on X. That would have been good too. I have no idea what do some of these buttons down here do. Like what happens? Interesting. Oh, I could share my screen. Okay. I wonder if I could share that other video. You know what? Let's go ahead and try it. Okay, so no. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna share my entire screen. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. Type in YouTube again. All right. Hope that didn't take. YouTube. There we go. Okay, now check this out. This is pretty cool. We've got, and I want to give credit where credit's due, so we'll tag them in this as well. But let's go candle carving. Okay, so check this out. See, candle carving ASMR, I should do that. So I saw this the other day, and I'm going to do it. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so it's how they go to the right and then to the left. It's notches. I think I can do this. Yes, it is. By lots and lots of practice and working hard. So that's what we're going to be doing. Whoop, whoop. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I don't even know. I'm going to give that a like and say thanks for watching. Boom. Oops, here we go. I cannot type. Jiminy Christmas. Let me know, golly. Let me know your favorite scents, type of candles, and I'm taking suggestions. Thanks. Don't forget I am also doing custom special orders. Message me. Or leave a comment. Here we go. All right. Let's get to work. Okay. So since the carved candles I don't think are ready yet, we're going to go ahead and probably do some votives first. And then we might end up just dunking these into the how do I do this? Oh, I hit buttons. Darn it, freaking touch screens. Gosh, Lee. Golly. All right. I think I could just put this down. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Sweet. So I could just go blam. Look at that. Okay. That works out fantastic. And I think this is just a cover. So, okay, cool. So you can totally see the dip and carve process. All right. So you can see my candles. They're sitting there. And then what I've got is some of that dark brown. I'm really trying to light it up because I'd really like to make a medium brown because that was what it was supposed to be to begin with. Votives. And then I'm going to do all kinds of fun scents with those. And then I've got clear votive wax that I can put in whatever color, whatever scent I want as well. In this tube, we've got orange. In this tube, we've got white. And then in this tube, we've got a cool blue, kind of like a aqua blue, I guess, or turquoise blue, I guess you can say. And then here is going to be red. Okay. Now with the red, that'll make 4 dipping colors. Technically, we got red, blue, white, and orange. So that'll make for a nice combo. And then as soon as I finish up one of these, I'm going to put like a purple or a darker blue, probably purple. And then when this runs out, I'll do a medium blue. And then I'll be able to do those candles that we just saw. So that'll be pretty cool. But in the meantime, we are waiting. So let's go ahead and stir some stuff up because that's what I do. I stir things up. And we're going to go ahead and probably make some scented candles. I got a craft project that I got to do first, and I want to get everybody's opinion on it in the process. What did I do here? Oh, I know what I did. Oh, I just kind of screwed up. I just realized. Because I poured that out and put more wax in it. So it is ready. I don't have any white clear. I'm being an idiot. What's going on here? Okay, so I put this one for the red. Okay. And then this is the brown. Okay, no. What's going on here? Something just doesn't make sense. Seriously, what just happened here? Okay, so we got orange, white, and blue. These 3 are good to go. Okay, no matter what. We got the dark brown. That one's good to go no matter what. This is supposed to be dippable red. So that means that this must be my clear votive. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so here's our craft project. So, Father mentioned, my dad mentioned in his experience that actually gallon jugs are the trick for making good dippable molds. So let's go ahead and try it. Okay. So we're gonna I think he just cut around this top part, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of mess with it because I know he holds it like this. All right, so I know he holds it like this. That's the whole point. Okay, but you got to be able to pour from the cup into it conveniently, right? So that means we got to put a hole at least that big in the top while maintaining. Okay. Create a little notch so we can actually cut around here. Okay, so fingers crossed this might work. Okay, and then I think I'm going to come up a little bit here. So that way there's kind of like a pour spout, I guess. Okay. And then we got to come up and around, right? Well, that didn't create the pour spout quite as I was hoping. I think I actually screwed up and I cost myself space. But I think this will work for pouring. You know what I mean? Good call, Dad. Yeah, okay. So it'll work, but I think I was wrong in making that notch. So we should just make like a ring. Okay. So we'll do it again. And, ooh, this one's thick. Okay. All right, so there's our little notch. Okay, so create this. Start off smaller this time and get bigger. And thank you, April, for the mugs. Gallon jugs. And I'm probably going to need about 8 more of these as well. So message me if you want to send me some. I won't complain. Thank you much. Okay, we got to come out just a little more. Okay. And cut that off. Ooh, I'm excited. This is going to make votives so much faster. Seriously. This is going to be great. Because I could fit probably 3 times as much into this without having to worry about it. Okay. There we go. So if I want to pour, I could just go whoop. See that? Perfect. Yeah, I think I screwed this one up because this was the perfect lip, and then I accidentally went all the way down on that side. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and stir, and let's see which one's ready to go because I think we got plenty of the clear. So, man, I wish I could see who was watching right now because we've got, let's see, mulberry. Okay, we've already used bread. Who likes raspberry? People like raspberry? Ooh, raspberry smells nice. Yeah, let's do some raspberry, okay? And then we got Candy Kitchen. I don't know what Candy Kitchen means, but we've got it. Uh-oh, my pumpkin fragrance thing just came off. Candy Kitchen smells pretty good. Yeah. And there's just a little bit of that fragrance, so we could use the last of that. All right, let's start there. Because we already did, cotton candy. But, you know, it's like, I'm not sure. Is white fitting of cotton candy? I guess it doesn't matter, right? We could just do the whites no matter what. All right, because we already did nutmeg. I guess let's just go down the list. Okay, to make sure we hit them all. So tonight we're doing Candy Kitchen, raspberry, cotton candy, and bread. Okay? And then throw out whatever colors you think are fitting for these. Okay? because obviously we're going to do raspberries should be red. Raspberries are red. Okay, so where's my red? That's not it. I think you're my red. I smelled the dye as if that was anything. That was dumb. Okay. Let's use a little cup that doesn't matter. This is our clear cup. We can't waste the clear cup. We don't want to use that because we can't really tell. Okay, let's use this cup. That'll work. Okay, here we go. We are off and running. Here we go, candle making. Here we go. Dot, dot, dot. Yep. All right. So this is the basic clear. Okay. So we're going to just take a tiny amount. Boop. And let's see what color this is. All right. So time to, oh, this is definitely not red. I don't know really where you want to focus right now. Do you want to see the candle stuff? Well, so what I could do is I could back it up just a little bit, and so you can see. Okay, so this is the dye. Something just fell, and for some reason, no, this isn't. This is definitely not red. I shouldn't even waste it. That's. Oh, is this it? Okay, let's see what this is. There's no way that's red either. Okay. We'll find the red, guys. We're on a mission. I know we got some. Oh, I got pink. How perfect would that be for the cotton candy? Holy crap. Okay. Let's try this. It's all red on the outside. Black and white and red all over. That went there. What have I got up here? Who knows? Not that it matters anymore. Okay. The color of this is so deceptive. That is definitely red. We got it. Okay. So we've got our raspberries. Yeah, you really can't see because I've got it pointed down so afar. But 99.9% sure that's red. Okay? And it's getting more and more red as we speak. So let's rock this. Okay, so we got raspberry, red. Doesn't. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm so not prepared right now. I didn't even plan for the votives, so I planned on making the carved candles first. So let's go and put our little rack together first. We've got to have a place to place them. Okay, so we got all this set aside. All right. And then, good thing I just did white last time because they, so they're not going to mess with each other. The red's going to dominate, and I'll definitely have to clean them after I do the reds, though. So here we go. There's, oh, this one's got white in it. So we'll see. 3, 6, 9. Okay. Okay, so there's 20. And then we're going to do 25. Get out of there. To be safe. And then, you know, we have more space. So why don't we just keep going with it? Might as well. All right, so we're going to do probably 3 dozen raspberry. So let me know who wants some raspberry. And then this is actually going to take up almost everything. So we might not be able to get to all those tonight. But heck, man, who doesn't love raspberry? Okay, so we got everything lined up. That only took a minute. All right. And then we'll go ahead And, well, we'll pour. Let's go ahead and use the pathetic gallon jug first. Okay. And let's get going. Okay, so we're going to kind of twist it this way. Well, so you can kind of see what's going on over here. Okay. So all I'm doing right now is basically I'm taking what would be this clear white and filling the cup. Okay. Let it drip off. And then we are pouring it into the gallon jug. Okay. So there's one. And I don't know exactly how many. So this we'll see just how many we could fit into the gallon jug. There's two. All right. Yosh, you are like perfectly in the way, buddy. Oh, yep. See, I knew it. I knew it. Sorry. Okay. See if we can do two more. Freaking hey, that's amazing. Ow! I just put my finger in the wax. All right, that burned. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Now, without burning myself too bad, let's do one more. Now, these are new proportions. So, we'll see how much wax and scent I'll need to put into each of those things. Okay. So there we are. We're done with that. So now we've got our scent and our wax, right? So let's go ahead and scent it first. One. Okay. Two. Three. I'm not sure I properly stirred that up front. There we go. Okay. 4. I think 5. 6. 7. I think I did 8, right? So we'll do 8. 8 capfuls of raspberry. Yeah, buddy. Oh, there went raspberry. Okay, I'm gonna need to notate that. All my labels are coming off. It really is a shame. Okay, now it's time to. I need my little spoonful things. I don't know where they went. I'll have to grab some more inside. They're a hot commodity. All right, so we're gonna go 1. Let's say 2, and let's say 3, 4, maybe. Seems like a good number, right? Okay, and we'll just use this for right now. Mix it all up, mix it all up, mix it all up. Okay, it is. Oh, that's coming out nicely. Look at that. That's nice. But the dye is not breaking up properly. I need like a whisk. I don't have a whisk out here. It's never happened before. So somebody might just get a clump of dye. That would suck. Not a very good votive. All right. Ooh, this smells good. All right. Let's do this. All right. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, gallon jug. All right. Let's aim this better. Let's see if I can get it just a little further down. There we go. All right. Put these out here. Here we go. Fingers crossed, guys. Pour. Oh. Yep, we are dripping. We are still dripping, guys. I mean, it's holding more. I'm basically able to pour 2 at once, which is, I mean, convenient if that was my goal. It's not. My goal is to minimize the waste of wax because stuff isn't free. Doggone it. Oh, well. Well, maybe my other jug will work better. Okay, but it is allowing me to pour faster. That is for sure. They're not quite as even because of the bottom pour. But hey, okay, so we've got 15 poured. Okay, so here we go, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, oops, 26, a little over 26. All right, and look at all that freaking dye that's still on the bottom, man. That sucks. All right, here we go. So we got 26. We need to make some more. I'm going to put my freaking gloves on because that burned. Okay, and that allows me to get a better grasp too. Okay, so here we go. We're going to grab some more wax, pour it in. All right, and I have, let's see, 10, about 13 left. So I'd say maybe 3 cupfuls. Hopefully not. We'll see. Ready? Whoa. That was bad. I'm on a roll, guys. I missed the jug fairly significantly for what I was just doing. Again, wasting wax. Should have put both my gloves on. All right, lessons learned. 2 gloves. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got the glove on, poured, and oh, nice and easy. Should have just done that the first time. Okay. And oh, stuck. Oh, crud. Don't do that. Okay. There's wax on the bottom that's still melting, and I stuck it into it. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. We might not need this third pour, but here we'll go for it. Okay. Put some of that back in. Okay. Now, without getting the computer all dirty, back to these. Okay. I need to get a nice view of that. Okay, so here we go. I think we just need one more. There's some white wax. It broke the top. Okay, so if we had a better stir, this would have worked well. Okay, so we're going to go with that. And then one more little goop. Okay, now a better stir is probably this because it can get down into the bottom. Let me rub off the sides. Yep. All right. Nothing like a white shirt when you're dealing with red dye, huh? Huh? Yeah, that's what all the experts say. Let's see here. Okay, now let's put in some of the scent. And I gotta feel this for that. Oh, God, that stuff is so oily. It's ridiculous. All right, shows how much wax I got on my gloves just now. All right, so I think we did what, 3? So 1, 2, and these are gonna smell great. I love the smell of this raspberry. I'd never smelt it, I think, before tonight, since like, forever ago. And good choice. I'm glad it was one of the first ones. So if you want one of these, let me know. We got the Baker's Dozen pack still left, a couple of those. So if you're one of the first to inquire, you get the Baker's Dozen 14 of these scented candles in our little cool wood basket for $29. Okay, so 14 candles, 29 bucks. And these things last my last test batch that I did lasted over 17 hours strong, and it smelled nice, it burned nicely. I mean, seriously, it was exactly what you'd want your votive candles to be. I gotta freaking hurry because these are already hardening over here. I don't know what's going on tonight, but um, I gotta put my wicks in fast. Okay, so like I thought, we had a little bit left over. So why don't we go ahead and take one of these, and this is kind of like a floater type thing, and we'll go ahead and do a raspberry floater while we're at it. Okay, maybe we'll do 2 raspberry floaters while we're at it. Let's do a. This is actually kind of more for soap, but hey, we're gonna use it for a votive this evening. Sound good? That's dirty. I don't want to use a dirty one. Hurry up! Time is of the essence, guys. Ah, come on, come on. Freaking rock put that together last time. Okay, here we go. Last pour, no matter what. Okay, almost. All right, well, whatever. Okay, we got a wick. Okay, so here's all the wicks. And you can see they get like a hard shell over the top, right? And so you got to penetrate that, put it in. But the nice thing is it kind of helps hold it in place, right? But you got to hurry. So, boom. Okay, now these are coming together nicely. But again, these are the handcrafted parts. You get better everything, better love, better. Can't say they're perfect because some of these are not, but that's what makes them perfect, you know? The handcrafted part, the fact that like I care. I'm making sure that these have good scents, that these have good wax, that these have good wicks, you know? And I'm stirring this myself. I mean, you could you could feel the love in the candle. As stupid as it sounds, anybody that makes things by hand, you know what I'm talking about, you know? I have a buddy, Aaron. Can't really call him a buddy; it's been years, but makes guitars. I mean, I can only imagine the sense of fulfillment when he finishes those guitars. Aaron Ploschel, if you're out there, hey man. I got a buddy, um, Courtney, and he's a painter. Amazing. I got one of his paintings because it's so good. You know, I can only imagine how he feels. Day part of my one of my day job companies is a handyman company, and the sense of fulfillment when they finish a job is so great. And every day they're helping 2 or 3 people, you know, and that sense of fulfillment is just so neat. You know, there's a difference when you're working on something. I mean, technically, I started probably working on these yesterday, if you really have to get down to it, and they're not going to be done till tomorrow. But at the same time, that's nothing like working on a project for months on end, you know, weeks on end. You know, there's that one channel that I watch, and the guy does tables, and he does like resin tables and things like that. And it's so cool how he does them. Not resin, I guess it's resin. I don't know. But how he finishes those things are beautiful. Uh, I mean, if you have any crafts, let me know. Like, list them below. Let's share the community. Hand carved, handcrafted, anything. You know, you don't have to be the most creative person out there to be crafty. You know, even a computer engineer at the end of your project, once you make it, other day job, um, software company, and Moz, our main developer. You know, he's been working on these things nonstop for a year now. You know, not quite. I think since July he's been working on one project. So that one, you know, what is that? 8 months now. So you know, and that project's never going to get done. But the day we accomplish goals, you know, along the way, I mean, imagine that fulfillment. So quilters out there, crochet. Okay, now you're getting to the point where if I pop it, it'll pop out and actually shoot the candle next to it. So, yeah, when you're doing these masses, you've got to focus, I guess. We're doing this. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 30 candles, really? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. So we're on 35. Oh, okay. 35. And then, so that means we're going to have 40. And you always make a couple extra just in case the wick comes out. Or if there's something wrong with it, water in the bottom, for example. Couple different things. So it's always good to make a few extras. Okay. So we got raspberry, guys. How exciting is that? Once these dry, okay, that's the proper word we want to call it. They're gonna shrink down, so there'll be a second top off part. So I'm gonna have to make another batch of this, hopefully same colors, same scents, and top them all off. And you can see on a couple here, like this one, dropped out pretty significantly already. So that is one benefit of if they're already hardening at the top. When I pop it, it actually helps it go down faster. Look at that. Anyway, so wear the white shirt when you're doing candles. That's always smart. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm not even sure this is really going to work well, but here we go. Boop. Okay. So we've got whatever you want to call this. Like I said, it was truly meant for soap, but we commandeered it for a candle for right now. And then you got these, which I believe are floater molds. Yeah, I think they're floater molds. And they might be floaters that don't float. Who knows? Either way, it'll be fun. So I think I had just a little bit left. It's probably dry by now. But let's put a little, once you go ahead and use it. Nope, it's dry. Yep. Oh, that's goopy. That's goopy. And that's hot. Ooh, that's warm. Wow, that's really warm. Oh, God. God. Wow, man. Wow. Is all I have to say about that. Wow. Okay. Goop it. Come on, goop. When I goop, you goop, we goop. Right? Okay. That's why I should have worn my gloves. All right. Here we go. Come on, man. Come on. Get on out there. Get on out here. Redneck. Yeah. Can't say I was a good redneck, but I tried for a brief period. Shout out Josh Morris and the Zimmermans and the T. Waltz and the T. Walt Zimmermans, Amy. Let's see here. All right. Lots of shout outs tonight. So if you comment, I will gladly shout you out. All right. Hands dirty still. Okay. I don't even know what I want to do with this little goopy thing. That actually looks like a raspberry sorbet. So why don't we just put a wick in it? Put it all together. And see how that comes out. I mean, everybody wants like a raspberry sorbet candle, correct? I'd take one. Okay. So that's all we can do for those for right now. Let me grab this and show you guys the more of the finished product. So we've got the floater, tiny floater that was supposed to be the piece of soap. It is a bar of soap. There you go. So it's about 3 inches by about maybe an inch, right? And then you got 2 of the floaters which are, about 3 inches, 4 inches across, probably 4 inches across, and a little over an inch thick. Right, 2 of those guys pop. Then you got the little crappy sorbet guy that I just made with the leftover wax. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 5, 40 raspberry votives. And you can see that's how they'll go down. See how there's that little ring around the top? So we'll top that off and stuff. Okay. And then there's the red dye. There's the jug. And then, oh, no, I needed to save the raspberry because I gotta notate that. Okay, so we save the raspberry so we can notate it. Can't lose that one. So let's go ahead and check the others. Okay, so time to spin you around. Do, 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 do. And let's check the pillars. Okay. All right. Oh, the bottom is nice and soft. Yep. Okay. So the tops where it touched the side, all got squished. Okay. Well, I should have planned ahead for that one. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and get going because that was not planned. And ooh, this one's getting nice and good where it was touching. So let's go ahead and turn that around. Okay, so here we go. We've got pillar. Okay, now softened a bit, not greatly softened. Now over here, we have, this is the blue, the white, the orange, and not quite ready for the red, but it will be. Okay, so let's go and give her a whirl. All right, let's start off with white to get rid of all this other little crap because my fingers are red. And actually, let's stir that first. Okay. All right, stir. All right, so we actually add white to this. That way, it really does coat nicely in white. Okay, so we're going to start with that. And then here's the light blue. I put more dye in it, and by tomorrow, it'll actually be even more because it really takes 24, 48 hours for it to stick. Okay, so you can see doing better on the coverage there. And then last but not least, good old orange, which has been around from the beginning. Look at that. Okay. So it's almost like a yellow orange stuff, but it's nice contrast. I think that the 3 will be good. So let's go. Okay, let's put that nice and straight. Boom. That's a bad spot for that. Let's go and come on, guys, cooperate. Yeah, let's swirl these around, actually. Yep, that's better. Okay, so we're going to put you in here, right there, and we're going to roll with you. Whoa, fudgesicles. That is so not supposed to happen. See, that's what I mean when the wicks go bad or whatever. Doggone it. All right. Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to core down and get down to the wick. So this one, we will do differently. Okay, so we're just going to hold the top of it here and go from there. That kind of sucks, man. But it'll be a good test of our wax because, yeah, I'll just cut it off. Okay, so this is just going to be a slightly smaller. You know what? Yeah. Okay. I'll do that because it'll soften up, actually. Okay. Okay, coming around, coming around, coming around. All right, come on, wick. Man, when things happen, they really do happen, especially on live streams, huh? So here I am cutting it and almost done. All right. Fortunately, it's not even close to level, but it's okay because I'm going to have to cut around the top anyway once I'm done dipping because it seals in the top anyway. So it's all good. We were going to have to cut out the wick anyway. Hey, look. Wick. Okay, so now we got to be gentle, and we're going to do this again. Okay, but I'm going to be gentle. Gentle. Okay, here we go. All right, first dip. Got to cover the white. And this is going to be interesting because of how soft it was and having to cut. My hands are all over this thing, but that actually covered really well. Right on. That is like perfect. Okay. So we'll put one more dip on that guy, then we'll do some water. And you almost can't see the other color. Get all that crap out of here. We don't need those at the moment. Okay. Oh, yeah, my hands. Freaking God, man. That stuff got everywhere. Jeez. I'm going to wash my body tonight in the shower and turn myself red. All right. There's some good coverage. Okay. So there's 3 dips. And 4 white dips. Okay. So let's do one more white dip. And we'll do that. 5, 5, and 5. Okay. And that means it's going to be about 25 total dips because I have to do the white between them. So that way it has the nice contrast. Okay. So first dip of, I don't know what color we want to call it. Turquoise blue? Oh, that didn't cover it. Well, okay. Yep, we're going to have to do this again tomorrow. And that'll be my final thing. I'll make a bunch of pillars. That way we can have some fun. Because that should have covered twice, more than twice the coverage that it did just now. That's not ideal. So, but it is pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. And tomorrow, make sure you tune in. Well, tomorrow, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it tomorrow night. Probably Sunday, actually. I got a date with my, I don't know, if you want to call her my girlfriendy person. Person I'm dating, been dating for like 4 years now. I love being 44 and quote unquote single because, you're dating, but you're, who knows, adulting. Okay, so I lost count. So we'll do one more because this isn't covering very well. So just to be safe. All right. Now you'll see that as we keep working on it, the dents and stuff start getting hidden a little better and a little better. And then when I start carving it, it's really going to just kind of disappear there. See, look at how much better the white covered. Wow. Yeah, and it's beautiful. Okay. So there's 2. All right. Yeah, buddy. 3. And 4. And then last but not least, 5. That was a better speed. I was kind of rushing the other one. All right, time for orange. Now that's what's going to make this thing pop when we cut it. and carve it. Carve it up. There's one. There's two. Yeah, the die is still getting in there, so we gotta. Tomorrow's gonna be way better, or 2 days from now. That's the good thing about this die. It's almost like it saturates the more it sits in there. You just have to make sure you stir it really well when you come back in, and it works really, really well. And I talk like I'm an expert, man. I'm learning all this stuff with you. So don't. If you know better, let me know. I'm taking all the suggestions I can get. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do another one. It needs to take more on the top. There we go. A little better. Okay. Now, I don't know how many that was. I wish I knew. Well, we'll keep going. So white. Two. I love the bottoms. Three. Four. And a dip. And then five. And then what do you want to see? Let's try to finish with the blue, but let's see how much blue it'll take for it to cover. And then that could be the last one. Yeah? I think that's perfect. Good call, guys. Good call. All right, one more. Let's make sure we got all that taken care of. Good to go. All right, blue. Final dipping process. One, two, dip, and then three, and then four, and let's wipe that off a bit. This thing's huge. And then five. Okay. Well, that's five. I mean, we could leave it like that. Let me give you a little close up here. Right? So it's definitely got some dimples, discolorations. It's got some white underneath. We can roll with this. Let's go ahead and roll with this. All right. So, okay. Um, this is too short. I just totally took out the chunk over here at the top because it was too short to put on my thing. That's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find another way of being able to hold this when I carve it. That is hilarious. Okay, let me peel this off, and we gotta hurry because we only have about 15 minutes to begin with total. Maybe this might be a one-handed carve, so we might see how I do because it's certainly not gonna stay put. Oh, you know what? Let's leverage some stuff. Okay. So if I put that there, and then I can clip this here, right? And then put that there. That'll work for right now. Okay, cool. So there you go, guys. And then it's not going to be great because this is, remember, this was a bad candle to begin with. But we're going to have some fun with it to test some stuff up. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out the top here because it looks like butt. All right, can't have butt candles. There's no butts in here. There's no butts in candles. Yeah, yeah, it's so freaking short that I can't even get a good view into there. That's funny. All right, carve out, man. This is cool. Yeah, all right around the top, you can see the colors. All right, let's dig out this side over here a little better. So that'll create the spot for the wax to build if somebody decides to light this, because that's kind of mandatory. Candle that you can't light, even though it may be beautiful, is it really even a candle? So we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Okay. And then we'll just pour it over here. Okay. All right. So okay. Sure came up really close to it without hitting it. Oh, I put that one way up higher. That's funny. Okay, so you need to come down just a bit. Okay, that's something I'll have to learn as I do these. Okay, now I can come up right behind it and above it. And we'll go the other way. Okay, and I needed to go higher on that one. Okay, so again, this is my first time trying this new style that I've never seen before. So bear with me here. Okay, so I need to come up higher. Since I didn't do it yet, I'm gonna make a medium layer. Yeah, okay. So that's what I'll do. This will be a medium layer. Okay. So it'll just be connecting all of those. And I did the same thing. That one was way bigger than the other one. Okay, so they grew as I went through it. I'm gonna have to watch out for that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now I'm gonna make a long cut. And come up in the middle big time. Oh, that one's too low. Okay. Oh, it's starting to get hard. Okay. Time's running out, guys. Time's running out. Do it. Do it now. So got to bend that over. Perfect. And then this one doesn't even have a spot, so we got to come around without cutting too much of it off. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that sucks. This one, careful. Don't break. Okay. Okay. Now, finally, boop. Okay. Like I said, it's by no means perfect, but here we go. What do you think, guys? Okay, so you can tell where it was not quite ready there. But as a whole, for my first one of these, I think it came out pretty decent. Definitely know what I need to work on. But look at it. It's unique. Can't say it's sellable per se. So if somebody wants it, let me know. If you're willing to pay for it, the better. Because I could use the money. But there you go. Not a bad technique. Definitely need to go faster. And yeah, well, let's. All right, now I'm over here and I put a dip on it, and unfortunately the dip was goopy. Dadgummit. Yeah, this poor candle just is having the worst luck ever. Hopefully that'll drain off. Okay, so you can see over there in the distance. Let's see right there. There's where it is. Okay, so it's just draining off. And let's go ahead and do the next pillar. And this one's going to be a repeat version, but hopefully this time we'll go faster. The wick won't break. There'll be less crap going on with it. And we're just rocking. Okay. So here we go. Let's stir these up a little more. Oh, it's even better. Okay, nicely stirred. Put that in there. There, we got the blue. Set up nice and good. All right. Yeah, you can see it's already getting darker. All right. And then now we got the white. Mix, 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 mix. Okay, let's go, guys. Time is of the essence on these. Okay, so this one we accidentally put up against there. I'm just going to take that little section off because that's not good at all. Okay, and I'm not going to touch it all up. I'm just going to soften, direct that over just a little bit. Okay, firm that up so I can have a better point to work with. Okay, push that down, push that down. Okay, so white to begin with. And we're going to do the exact same thing as that one. And see how this one comes out and return, exchange, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so there's 2 with the white. All right, there's 3. And then 4. Okay. But as you saw, I didn't even have 15 minutes to carve that one. I think I had what, maybe 5? Okay, so there's that. Now let's go ahead and do the blue. We'll see if it's stuck a little better now. Yep. There's 1, 2. And we got the water and a wipe. And then 3. 4. We might do 7 of these, it appears, because that's not quite covering the way I want. All right, so 5. 6. It'll add a nice carving layer, though. It will. All right, 7. Okay. And unfortunately, the white is covering pretty well. So we might not do 5 of those, but we'll see. So 1. Look at how much better that white covers, huh? So we'll be able to do this in 2 days. Here's 2. And 3. 4. And 5. That's awesome. That's perfect. This is going good. Okay, so we got the 5 there. Now we're going to do the orange. Whoa. 2. And there we go. And 3. I think it actually is just better if I dip in between. Oh, I don't want to like cool down the candle too much. That's the problem. 4. Kind of has like a cool fire thing going, like with the top. You can see it kind of lighter. Okay, so we'll roll with that for right now. Okay. And back to the white. 1. 2. I hear you, buddy. 3. 4. It's crazy how the white seems to be covering better than the rest of them. 5. I wonder if I accidentally put too much white in here, but I'm not sure if that's a thing. That looks beautiful. Wow. So we could actually make it white if we want at the end, and you wouldn't even know it had the blue and stuff inside of it. That's perfect. That's cool. All right, here we go, blue. Finishing it up. Let's do it. 1. Yeah, let's do it. 2. 3. 4. All right, guys, here we go. And then I got it ready for me to be able to carve too. 5. Okay. Now a quick dip. And then boom. Put this over right here. I'll set that right here. Put you right here. And boop. So you get a good view of what I'm doing there. Okay, let's get to work. Okay. So first thing, let's clip off the bottom. Make sure it's nice and level for people to be able to go for. All right. So first things first, we're going to go with a long, but not so deep. And it's going to go a little bit high. Okay. Oops. Just stick more in the middle. There we go. So I could come up right next to it. Ooh, I accidentally shaved it. Okay, see, that's already not as good. Okay. Okay. That was better. Okay, now that one was thicker than the others, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Kind of shaved it. Oh man, I went way deep on that one too. See, and that's what causes that little whole gap thing. So I went below where it's actually dry, or soft rather. Okay, so we're going to take it right to the other, and this will just be the boundary between the two. Stick with the same, right to the 2, and go. And then boom. Now this one, since they are so long, having to go in order, which I've never had to do before. Okay. Okay, so I'll pull that one over just a little bit. And then instead of going ahead and starting that one, go ahead and just do this one first. Because now I know. Bend it over just a little bit. Now connect it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now that one again was way higher. So I keep getting the cuts are deeper. It's kind of like when you're on the freeway and you just keep going faster and faster, you know? And then next thing you know, you're going like 100 miles an hour and the cop pulls you over and you're like, I thought I was going like 80. Right? Okay. So next one is going to be another tall. Okay, put again to the other direction right in the middle. Right? Put that down so. Oh, crud. Okay, yeah, that's what I can do to make sure I don't shave it. Is just wait on all of them. Okay. So now I could put it in. And then I cut this one first. And then I could put that one in. Oh, that is even way faster too, because I don't have to go as slow. Okay. Learning techniques, learning techniques. Here we go. Boom, place that. That one's way too fat, but hey. Better too fat than not fat enough, I think. Okay, oops, shouldn't have done that yet. Oh, crud. See, and that's the problem when I get a little ahead of myself. That's when I make mistakes. Okay, now I can place that. And then now I can place that. Okay. Now we're just going to take a chunk right from the top and put it right there above. And a chunk from the top and put it right there above. And do a chunk from the top and put it right there above. I went way too deep on that one. Chunk from the top, and then I come around and I don't go nearly deep enough on that one. Okay. And then that one's just about perfect. Yep. All right, guys, that one came out way better. I don't know why this isn't coming off properly. There we go. Okay, look at that. Way better. Beautiful. This one came out great. Okay. Now we need to stir this thing because I don't know what happened, but whatever that goopy crap is on the top, that's not supposed to be there. Okay. All right, good to go. Put this back on. All right, well, for my first one of this, and that's never happened before, so I gotta peel that off. Yeah, that goop, that little string of goop's not supposed to happen. So it's not great, guys, but this was my first one of these to do it carving this way. So, and considering this candle just had everything going against it, we rescued it. And looks like it's already kind of been burned at the top, basically. But no, we just had to cut off the top since the wick broke. We had to rescue it. So anyway, I'm gonna put it right here, so that way it's not high off the ground in case it falls. That obviously means that wick is not very strong. All right, there we go. That? I think these are skinnier and I might be able to have less of an angle. Nope, I was wrong. Oh, well, again, this candle just has everything going against it. Son of a booger. I already freaking broke two of the things. God darn it. Oh no, I broke one in two spots. Okay, well, this is what's going to happen with you, bud. You're having horrible luck. And so we're just going to do that. Right, but we're going to come down here. And I am so sorry, man. You're going to be my personal candle. And we're going to save you. We'll fix you. And I'm just sorry that happened to you. Bummer. Golly. For my first foray into that, though, that was pretty darn good. I have to say I'm really happy about that. Okay, so time to check on the votives. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this down. All right, so here's what the votives are looking like. Yep. Not too bad. So they definitely just need a few more minutes before we can put the next layer on. All right. So for right now, what would you rather look at? I'm going to go grab a quick refill of my coffee, and then we'll pour the pillars for the next few days, and then the votives should be ready. So, now let's have you could look at the pup and the vet. How's that? Pup and vet. Be right back. All right. Can't make coffee can't make candles without coffee. It's not a lot, right, Yosh? I'll be right back. Oh, are you coming with me? Come back up. Let's do this. I'm so bummed about that other one. That poor candle just can't win. Okay. So thank you for your patience. Look at this. So sad. It's one of his little legs. But as a whole, not bad though. He hung in there. He's doing well. Okay. So now we got to try to make the molds for tomorrow's, or probably going to be Monday nights or Sunday nights candles. Okay. So if you want to watch or tune in live, that's the next night we'll be in. For the sake, you know what? Let's have some fun. I haven't done anything round yet. You know, and with the round ones, we could try to do. I want to do a notch with the notch. Sorry, you really can't see where I'm facing right now. So there you go. Okay, so like I got something like these, right? And I could do like a thing, and it go. You know, I want to try to do the spinny ones, and see how many spins I can get away with. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna do. That one's nasty. Oh, it's so freaking dirty, man. It's not good. Oh, Dad. Those of you that were here the first couple nights and watched it, all of these, unfortunately, were stored outside for like 10 years. And so what I have, I've basically rescued. And some of them I'm not really sure are worth rescuing deep down, but I want to try if at all possible, because these weren't cheap and it took a long time to accumulate. And I know they're just stupid molds, but still, my dad paid for these, and these are what he used. That means a lot, right? Okay, so I think this one is usable. Whatever that is not ideal though. Hopefully it's not too rusted out through there. Okay, well, we're rolling with it. So we got these one, not these one. We definitely have that one. Ooh, screw. Yay. You can always use more of those. Okay, so we got two. And then, okay, not you. We'll try you. Gosh, man. That just looks so dirty, rusted out. Yuck. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Here we go. I need another rag. I'm gonna bring some paper towels out. All right, so we'll be ready for Sunday. There's some towels, more stuff. Those are just about ready, and then we will finish up for the night. I'm so happy with that other candle, though. That one, second one in, I think might be sellable. So that's exciting. And yeah, we'll run with those three. Three's good because tonight we only did two, and we were more than full. I think we've been going for an hour and a half now, so heck yeah. All right, so what we need to do is we need to wick them, and then cork them, and then pour them. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 3 of these guys. So what we do is we take the wick and we have to fish it through, right? So there's a hole in the bottom of each of these. So we fish it through, boop, okay? And then we got to make sure there's enough there. Kind of like what you saw when we carve them. You got to have at least 3 or 4 inches there for it to hang. right? So here we go. We take that and then we tie it off, but make sure to leave a couple inches on the top. Okay. We don't need a couple inches on the top. We need a couple inches on the bottom. But fundamentally, this also makes it a little bit easier. I don't know. It's the end of the night, man. I'm getting tired. So we double knot that so it doesn't come off. And then we pull this tight. Okay, boop. Got to pull it tight. Make sure it's right in the middle there. And then like that screw that I just grabbed, this, we take that and block it off at the bottom. Screw that in so it clogs the hole. So when we pour the wax in, it won't leak everywhere. Okay. And then from there, we make sure it's nice and tight. And then this is where we leave a couple inches and cut it. Where's my scissors? I know we used them. There we are. Okay. So leave a couple inches. Let's say right about there. Okay. That one's ready. Okay, next. And then those are just about ready to top off. And those didn't actually go down very far, surprisingly. So some of these actually might look better if we don't top them off. What do you think is the judgment call? Do you top it off and make it look not as good, or do you top it off to make sure every candle is maxed out and burns for as long as you want it to? What do you think is more important? So lonely. So lonely. What's going on here? Why isn't anybody saying hi? Well, there's no way I'm the only person here on a Friday night. I mean, I get it. I'm home here making candles, but this is also kind of a part-time job, I guess you can say. So you can say I'm working, but it's so nice. I mean, running the handyman company, the property management company, and then the software company, it's a lot. And so at the end of the night, this is nice. You know, somewhat stress-free, other than the fact that I'm really clumsy and I keep burning myself, dropping things and breaking things. But I mean, outside of that, it's great. And you know what's so cool about YouTube is that like years from now, hopefully my daughter and then potentially like my grandkids and great grandkids could come back and tune into these and be like, yeah, that was your grandpa. He's a doofus. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a single dad. My daughter is going to be 20 this year. I mean, 21 this year. And she's in college, has an amazing job, long-term boyfriend, a puppy. So she's doing great. Far better than I was at her age. My gosh, man. Thank God she truly got the best part of her mom and I. Like, really. Her mom and I came together just to make her, and she's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. So she's got a better job. I think she has a better job at 20 than I had at 30. But at 30, I was just deciding that I wanted to get into real estate. So, okay, find the hole. This one's not going in the hole quite as well. Let's twist it off. Okay, come on, baby. Yeah, you were the one I wasn't so sure about to begin with. So, we don't know, man. Oh, something was blocking the hole. That explains some of it. Okay. Will you work? I'm doing my pliers. I need my pliers. Pliers. There you go. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we grab the last stick tie it off, and then we're ready to pour. And then once these dry, well, close to start drying, we'll have to top them off again, just like we do with the votives. And then we put them in the freezer to cool down, shrink, and pull out. So there's a lot of trying to find the hole, and then trying to pull them out. It's very responsible. You have to be responsible when you're making games. Okay, here we go. So 3 molds ready to go, and then we'll go ahead and top these off, and then top off the votives. Kerblam. Okay. So we've got 3 of these ready to go. And now I'm trusting that these screws are going to hold. Because you got little guy still below over here. You know what? Let's not take any chances with little guy. Move these over here. Slide him all the way over. I mean, little guy deserves a fair shot, right? There we go. Okay. So we got the 3 lined up, ready to go. We got little guy hanging right out. And then we've got to pour the white in. Okay, so let's take the last of the white. I'm debating. Because we got the white that's with the other, that's not going to burn. So if we do that, these are not going to burn well. And I have my clear wax that's almost ready. Okay, yeah, we'll use this other one. There's about enough left, I guess. We'll make it work. Okay, so we've got to tilt that over. All right, here we go, so you can see what's going on. Tilt that down just a bit. There you go. Okay, so I got my cup in here, and it barely fills. Ow, that burned me. God dang it. Okay. Oh yeah, you can tell this is the bottom of it. Does not look as pretty as the wax should. Some of this is going to be water. Okay, so we'll do some of this last one. And the thing about water is that you'll see the top of the candle comes out looking cool, but you can't control it, and it's not necessarily as professional looking as we would hope it would be. But, you know, it's its own texture in and of itself, so it works. Okay, we're just doing some of this other wax. And some of that in. Okay, so that should be enough to fill a couple of those here. All right, so my new experiment. Are you going to work? Heck yeah, you're working. Look at you, beautiful. Look at that. Perfect. Heck yeah. That's great. And then I go and pour it on my hand with the remnants. See, still always got to be an issue. God, I'm dumb. Sometimes, Josh, you just don't think. Okay, so this wax, not sure I want to mess with anymore. Let's see if I can get one more little fill out of it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and this one's just not melted enough yet. I mean, it's good wax. It's just not melted enough. Oh well, it'll work. There we go. Don't take off the thing. That's how we know it is carve wax. And soon to be filled with dye. Okay, let's see how full this is now. Perfect. Right to the top. Put that in the middle there. Okay, and this is about halfway full. Not even. Okay, so we got to do probably 2 more things of this, and then we are set to oh crap. If this is not full, then I don't know if I'm going to be able to top off the votives. I might have just screwed myself a little bit. Okay, well, we'll see. There's always a way. We'll figure it out. Okay, how's this? Not even close. Okay. Let's pour this way. And I'll hold it this way. Yep, I screwed up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the regular white wax that we use to carve, and we're going to top that guy off with it. And hopefully it's a low enough mixture that it'll still burn well. Because normally you don't do this. But for the sake of tonight, we got to do what we got to do. So, bloopy, bloopy. That was hot. Okay. So, yep, you can definitely tell the difference. And we'll see how it comes out when it's done. I mean, with the carving and everything. Okay. So that is good. Those will start drying, and we will mess with those in a little bit. And then I got to cut off all these extra layers of wax here in the cup. Oh, it's making it impossible to do stuff. All right. What's cool is that we take all these remnants and we can do stuff with it, make mixes. We like to make what are called candle logs. And like on no burn days, you can put the candle log in your fireplace and just light the candle instead. And it smells nice and it looks nice. You still get kind of an ambiance going on. Kind of fun. So don't mind me, I'm down here. So we're getting ready to finish up a little bit. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, I sell the candles. I got the Etsy store. Just look up Valley Glow Candle Co. Honestly, don't know where stuff is. You could always message me here, making custom orders. I mean, crap, we got every scent. I mean, citrus, mulberry, vanilla, cinnamon, cotton candy, cherry, I think pine. We have, I mean, crap, I don't even know. Cinnamon apple, orange, rose, lavender, so many. So, I mean, just inquire. I could, and heck, I could always special order stuff. If you're going to order enough of it, I can find it, and I will gladly try to make it. There's all kinds of scents. Like I said, we have Obsession, Calvin Klein. But like I said, that's kind of old, but it smells great. But I mean, there's all kinds of the new scents and fragrances if you do want. And yeah, I'm excited. This is fun. I love making candles, guys. That's the thing. It's a nice end to the day. It's fun. It's fulfilling in a whole different way than No property management is been stuff. All right, so the cup de-waxed for the most part. Here we go. Okay. So, you know, I don't think I need to top these off. Let me turn this around so you can see it. And then I think I just need to melt a ton of wax for tomorrow, or Saturday. I mean Sunday. You know what day it will be over here. And look at that. They come out. And if you see, oh, no, they are. Some of these are really low. Okay, well, yeah, I don't have enough white wax for this. I just don't. I have to melt it, so I'll have to come back out later on tonight. So anyway, these are the raspberry votives. They're going to be topped off and good. Here's the floaters that we made tonight. Again, raspberry. And then this would have been a bar of soap, but instead we're going to see if it floats. So we're going to make floaters with that. We've got our 3 candles back here that are going to be drying that we'll be doing tomorrow or Sunday. We've got our awesome new. I'm keeping him because you can see he already broke there. But this was our first foray into a new type of candle carving. And I'm happy to say it worked out well. So we're going to be able to do a lot more of them. Even the second one, honestly, I think I'll be able to sell. So that's exciting. So keep you updated on that. And then right now, I'm just going to fill a bunch of wax. So it's not going to be exciting, but I got to get ready for Sunday. So tonight doesn't happen again. So again, we got our orange, okay, and then our white and our blue. So these are the dipping, okay, and then this ran out so freaking fast, man. I can't believe that. So let's be filling. Man, that went really fast. Guess we did make a bunch of stuff. Literally hundreds and hundreds of burning hours worth of candles. You're pretty. I like you. So are you, Yosh, man. You're pretty fun. Oh, I need to pay attention. No spilling. Wax is not cheap. Okay. So, alright. Filling it. Okay. So I'm not that talkative right now. Kind of caught me off guard. I thought I was ready for it. Totally surprised when it ran out. And then the other was not even ready. So, alright, that tub is almost good. Sorry, buddy. Oh, broke it. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's kind of night I'm having. Jeez, I broke my bin. Golly. Stupid. Okay. All right, so broken bin, full-ish. It has room for more. All right, and then let's fill that one up more. Next bin. Hey, got nice. That's exciting. Okay, somehow some leaves got in here. No. Okay, go away. I want some leafy candles. All right. Okay, I think you're just about cleaned up. Tiny leaves from like a mesquite or a Palo Verde. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, no, there's another piece. Get out of that. Come on. Okay. There's more. Okay. Oh, nope. Stop saying okay. Every time I do, it freaking find more. That'll, nope. There's a big one. So don't say that'll work either. Okay, here we go. Crap, dude, that's got stuff in there too. Can't use that. Shoot. I have to piece through that. How did this get stuff in it if it was in a bin closed off? I don't get it. Okay. A lot of wax. So much wax. Blurp. And if it's just like a piece of something here and there, that's not that big of a deal because that'll actually sink down to the bottom and it won't actually get into anything. But because when we stir it, it riles it all back up. So you do have to be careful. There can't be like a ton, you know, but something here and there is not terrible. Okay, clear that out. Those are drying nicely. I can't believe that. That's just insane. It's like there was a hole in the bottom of the bin. Okay. Normally I just scoop my cup in, but I'm having to like piece through this to make sure I'm not grabbing any leaves and stuff. Should have been done in like 30 seconds, not 30 seconds, but maybe a minute or two. Oh, there we go. You know it's getting full when it starts to sink. And that's how you know that one has a lot of air in it still, because it's still floating pretty good. And just like the others, we'll come back and put more in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna have a good day on Sunday. I'll try to make it earlier. That way, we'll have a little more time. It's not stupid late on a Friday night. 9:30. So anyway, yeah, maybe like Sunday afternoon I'll be able to come out and we'll make candles. Yeah, these are gonna be good. So we got orange, white, and blue pillar. We've got the dark brown votive, and then we got 2 white that we can basically do whatever we want with. That's what we'll make the votives out of and stuff. Right. But unfortunately, this isn't going to be melted till probably 3 o'clock in the morning, or even at the earliest. So, our raspberry votives are not going to be the greatest. Most of them will be fine, but there's a few that are not going to be as full. Okay. Nicely topped. Put that back in there. Put the lid on so they don't get dirtier. I'll just put this there for now. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. That works. Okay. Perfect. Let's put the lid on. That'll melt nicely for up tonight. Okay, so quick wrap up. Close everything up. Keep it out so we're ready for the next day so we're not lost. All right, where's the raspberry? Okay, so we got raspberry and the proper stuff to go with it right here. Those 3 will stay together with our pourer. All right, that just came out nicely. And then we got our stuff for next time because we know what we're going to be doing. Got pink for cotton candy, and then bread. That'll be perfect for the brown actually. And then this is Candy Kitchen, and I don't know what color Candy Kitchen is, but we're gonna have some fun with it. Okay. And then these are the raspberries. So you can see, like, it's not that bad. It's just definitely not, full, right? And that it should be full. So we got a bunch of these. I'm excited about my little sorbet. All right, everybody. I think that's about it for tonight. Oh, so let me pull over my other finished product so we can wrap up nicely, because that came out nice. So the main task of the evening is this. This was our creation. So nicely carved, new creation I made tonight. Just different. You know what I mean? So that's cool. And the color is just really neat. This video does not do it justice. It is like a very nice, brilliant kind of turquoise aqua blue or something. Um, very pretty, very pretty. So give me a message. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna put this back really quick, and then Yosh and I will do our normal sign off. Okay, there we go. We got everything put up. Got the camera falling over. All right, buddy. Say goodnight to everybody, right? Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Right, Yosh? You're such a good boy. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, everybody.